Yeah. Sweepstakes. Most hated. Ha. I hear you.
What's going on, everybody? It's your man Frank Free. All lives in the 215. We're here with C with the T. We got Quiet Storm.
Hey,
and we have a special guest in the building today, y'all. Andrew Meoray. We're actually here in his home studio.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into a dope interview. We got a lot of things to cover today. You know what I'm saying? We just want to go right into some music if you want.
I bet, yeah. Play this new song I just dropped.
This is Heavy, a new song that he just dropped.
With City Rolling Night.
I got the whip that I want that you take. I got the money and phone. Tell a bitch I ain't no phone for us. Tony, my tail. I'm in the corner like Copa Banana. They in Philly, but they think that I'm making a baby so that we got all the hit the wall. She jumping like a song that she like to get hit. I've been rolling too long, but I'm not thinking rich. That is straight out in the mix. Really, they want me to fall. Came out from 90, that I want it all. I'm about to 30, I'm from whenever the I will tell you what's up, but you already know. I will tell you what's up, but you already know. I'm ready, good, I see money, not know. I got the work from the birth to the floor. I will tell you what's up, but you already know. I will tell you what's up, but you already know. I'm in here with the work. Stay on my time, I'm the man with the work. I'm so clean, but my finger on dirt. Got that money like it's the first. Taking no else. The only way that you could catch my wave is if you try and ride my fucking coat down. Everyone thinks that they put me on. Blow it up cause I'm working on it. Either I'ma write your favorite song or I'ma make the beat and let you sing along. That's if you pay in advance. I don't care if you're a man, cause everyone says you're their man if they know you're the man and they're trying to finesse. Got money on my mind. No, you ain't living right. The fuck you say to me? No, I don't need advice. I'm drinking lean, I'm the girl with the fire. Stay on my time, I'm the man with the work. I'm so clean with my feet on dirt. Got that money like it's the first. Everything I do is happy. Stay on my time, I'm the man with the work. I'm so clean with my feet on dirt. Got that money like it's the first. Everything I do is happy.
That's the one I just dropped. Hey, you know,
that's super dope.
You know Nintendo? You guys know Nintendo at all? Like, you know, Metroid Prime, Samus? I'll show you a picture. You definitely know who this is. I sampled like a video game for that beat.
It sounds like it. My brother plays video games, so I was just like, no, but it remind me of the, I don't know why, but it remind me of Panda a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah, probably just the super duper bass. Like this character. It's like it's an old game. It's a very old game. I try to incorporate some sort of like music theory thing, or like some like nerd type thing.
I like that. That's what's up. I like that. I like that a lot. Like that needs to be on like the the creativeness behind it. That's
I need to hear that in the club. Like,
Hey,
I'm ready to mix.
come tonight. Oh yeah, I mixed that and recorded it.
Yeah, the mix was amazing.
That's decent.
Yeah.
Oh, check out Andrew's performance night at Coda. And
come through.
it's from 10 to 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, from 10 to 3. So yeah, definitely gotta check that out. But now we're gonna get into this interview, man. Something I mean, I'm sure you wanna know.
I bet.
First off, what got you started in music?
Who's that?
What got you started in music?
I mean, it was like 3 different things, I think. One was Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4, I can't lie.
That's high.
No, because I used to come home from, I think, like 6th grade. I would come home from middle school and I would, I would just play that. Because I used to think I wanted to be a skateboarder like every kid, but I was like kind of bad. So I played that and kind of channel my inner skater. And it would have like punk and rap music.
Right.
And I came from a punk background, but my mom always listened to like Fugees and Ja Rule and stuff. So.
Oh, your mom.
She's a real one. She's a real one.
I know when I get that.
So like it kind of showed me like this world, and I was like, damn, like these attitudes in this kind of music are so similar, and it's something like I feel like I can really connect to. So that's kind of how I started. And then there's also Shrek 1 came out, and I'm a Believer song. Like there was at the end, my brother had this little keyboard. It's actually in there. Like I'm never gonna get rid of it. It's like this big. But my brother had it. And after I heard that song, like I just went to the keyboard and just started playing it, like out of nowhere. And my mom was like, "Wow, like let's get him a piano, let's do all that." Used to always, he didn't have to play guitar, but he had a guitar. He used to always like strum a guitar and like sing like Willie Nelson songs. So like when he passed away, I was like, I think I want to try like to play guitar, and that's when I started teaching myself guitar.
So you're self-taught on everything?
Not piano. Piano, I'm jazz trained, and then cello.
And we are back, sir, ladies and gentlemen. It was a technical difficulty. See, it was an error.
I thought you were stuttering.
That's really my joke. I did that to them earlier, like, I'll be.
I was on the edge of my seat, like
I joke all the
Put your face like
yeah. Oh, you guys too, though. That's crazy.
Nah, but before we left, we were talking about how you guys started, and you told us some things. And first off, the fact that you produce and you play all these instruments, a lot of producers nowadays don't know how to play live instruments, or like they're trying to start off learning how to beat make, and they're going through the production process. But I think truly that's where a lot of better beats come from knowing that this tone goes with this certain thing, stuff like that.
Yeah, it kind of gives you the key. I mean, it's like double-sided, I feel like. But side note, the reason why I got into beats is because I play music. Like, what we were kind of saying while it was down for a second. A lot of my music teachers would always say that I'd never be truly good at an instrument unless I quit all of them and focused on one. And I didn't like that, so when I started getting into rap, I remember Carter 4 came out, I was all about it. And I will personally fight anybody who says that Carter 4 is a bad album, by the way, because I love that album.
It's on my Apple Music downloaded.
No, you ain't got nobody fighting.
That's a good album. Carter 2 is number 1, but 4 is very, very good. But I thought they were playing all the stuff, so that's why I got into music, like rap music and making beats, and then I found out none of them really play anything.
That's like Sam Smith.
Except for Kanye.
Yeah.
Except for Kanye, I'll play. I like Timbaland, and I feel like it gives you the keys if you know like what sounds good with what. But on the other side of the spectrum, I guess if you have no idea what you're doing, you can make some very creative stuff because you'll accidentally find maybe like knowing theory, like you might like not think this would be catchy, like augmenting certain chord progressions that someone who doesn't know theory is like, oh, I'm just tinkering around.
Right.
It could be way doper that way too.
So you studied like any production, like as far as like with the beat making and stuff like that? You study a lot of that stuff too.
I guess like when I listen, I study or I try to learn as much as possible. That way. But it's all theory based with my stuff. Like if I'm doing my trap hi hats, like I'll be thinking like I'm gonna do a triplet here, I'm gonna do this, and I'll be playing it on here, like going at it.
I skipped that. I took piano class. I skipped theory. I didn't.
It's the unfun part, but it is like the key
to
my life, man. That is like the most helpful thing. It's like the map to everything.
Yeah, it definitely lays it out much different for you. We have a game we play all out in 2 and 5. Name your top 5. Dead or alive.
Come on.
But Biggie and Pop can't be a part of it because they're always like going to be that stepping stool. You see what I'm saying? Biggie, Pop, Jay, and Nas are not in it.
Chris Brothers, they want to better it anyways. I mean, I guess my top 5, I'll say it like, maybe not my favorite 5 now, but maybe like 5 people that have changed my life, I guess. I guess one of them would be the Misfits. That puts you right there. They're a punk band.
Okay.
I remember like, cause they were so catchy. Like it sounds like a doo-wop singer, but it's over some really like badass sounding chords. Like and I really like that. Kind of remind me of Scooby-Doo episodes because it's horror punk. We're talking about like horror movie type things. When I was a kid, I liked that. The Strokes. I don't know if you know them at all. The singer has a song with Pharrell, I believe. He's like my idol. He's cool. He makes his own beats, but he was in a rock band. He sings. He's dope. Velvet Underground, like an art rock band from the 60s. Kanye's the man. That's like self-explanatory. And Jack Antonoff. I don't know if you know the Fun. You guys know Fun, the band? The guitar player. They were a super group. I don't really like Fun, but the guitar player has his own band called Bleachers, and they're really good. He makes his own beats. He's like the whole band. He writes. He wrote Into the Woods by Taylor Swift. He writes a lot of stuff for Taylor Swift. But he's kind of like, that's my goal, is to like write for artists that I don't usually sound like, and then maybe make my own stuff. Maybe have a band, you know, stuff like that. So I would say, is that 5?
Yeah, that's 5. But I mean, you could have kept doing whatever. I mean,
we'd be here all day.
For sure. We were talking earlier about, you know, because you're a producer and you're an artist, it gets to the point where sometimes, you know, you have to, a lot of producers that are artists, you know what I'm saying, like, I can put you in the, I've listened to some of your stuff that you have of yours and then stuff that you produce for other people and it matches, you see what I'm saying, like, the same love is there, you see what I'm saying, like, you take the music seriously. I mean, a lot of people, like, what can you tell other artists that are producers, like, that they should do for other artists, you see what I'm saying, because a lot of them, they shun, their music.
I don't know, man, I'm weird, like, half the time I'm sick because I feel like I make better stuff for other people. But maybe it's because I'm removed from the situation. Like maybe it's just as good, or maybe my stuff's better. But when I'm like, when I'm working with someone else, like, and we're working and we're vibing out, he's like the for example, him, like he'll be like the catalyst to it. Like he'll be hyped because we're vibing. I'm making the song for him, and he's like, yo, let's do this idea. So if I'm by myself, it's just me like, oh, well, I gotta have this. Like, we'll be like, yo, let's do this. Like, oh, this kick pattern. But I guess if you're an artist that's making beats for other people, like, I would try to find, like, one cohesive thing. But, like, you know, as a producer, you kind of want to be known for a thing. Not necessarily a style, but maybe, like, oh, like, maybe his hi-hats, like, are flamming. Or, like, something weird musically that they do. Like, oh, he really likes this. Like, you think of the color purple when you hear his beats or something like that. You know, try to keep it cohesive or something like that. That's what I was trying to do. But, yeah, I feel like sometimes make better stuff for other people. To me, because I'm removed from it and I have less worries. I don't know if that answers the question.
It does.
Thought it was like
Now this is the part I was waiting for, right? Because you told us your Monday. We're
don't talk about that. No.
We do segments on our show. Everybody has different segments and stuff like that. Option he actually isn't here today, but he has a segment, and I'm gonna let look now.
I got the question.
Yeah,
So,
you can present that one.
Let's get into this.
I'm not a liar either, so this is gonna kill me.
But you gotta chime in.
Yeah, no.
We promise we won't tell anybody.
Everybody
So what do y'all think? Can men and women be friends? Like, can they be friends without any other extra strings attached? And does that coincide? That's the first part of the question. Can we
Should I answer that before you say the same question?
Anybody can jump in and answer it.
Yes,
I'll answer
I
it
think
first.
so.
I think you can. I think you can be friends.
I have male friends.
Within having the respect for your friendship, like if
Right,
you don't
that's
go
the
into
key
it with a
thing.
respectful manner,
right.
then you're always gonna go into it as
There might be some.
Right.
But I mean, truthfully, it comes down to who you're friends with. Because I got a friend, you mean, and I might be there like, damn girl, you know today you looking kind of nice, I mean, but we friends. But it just that's a little joke. Some girls might take it as, oh, why you know me, then swerve, or
Right,
some girls
yeah.
take it as, oh,
Right.
It's
you
an
supposed to be
understanding
my
and
boyfriend.
comfortability. That's a big part of it.
Right. I think like if you're friends with anybody, right? You got.
I think it definitely understand. It kind of depends also too, like how attracted you are to them.
But see, that's the catch-22. If you can you so all right, let's add this to the question. Can you be friends with somebody that you're extremely attracted to?
Absolutely.
You can?
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
that's you. I can.
Yes, in the sense of
I can't.
it could get me where I want to be.
This one, freak life.
I'm biding my time.
Right.
That's not being a friend though.
It is.
That's in the situation. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know at the end of the day, I know at the end of the day, if I'm friends with her and she's very attractive, like even if I'm thinking like, dang, one day, you know, she could be mine. Like, I don't count that as being a friend because I'm not just removing myself. Yeah, like I'm looking at it like, yo, like one day I can get her. You feel me? So I don't think that's being a friend. I think that's more different.
Okay, go ahead, Sid.
So this is the second part of the thing. He said women, he sure can, but can men really be friends with women?
So he just answered that. He's like, no, but I don't think that's only just him in his situation.
No, I don't think it's
general?
impossible to be friends with women. I just, like I said personally, like if I know I'm super attracted to a girl from the jump,
right.
it's like it's gonna be harder. But I have friends that's girls that's like, I got to a point where I removed that from my mind, and it's like I only look.
So that's
at
the
them
important
as,
part. I feel like is
but if it gets to that point, it's more of a family type of thing rather
Right.
than a friend type of thing. Like if a girl is really cool with me like that, like it's easier for me to refer to her as family because I don't know, like
it's like a mental thing.
Yeah, it's a mental
like
thing.
you gotta
Like,
get
So
yourself
let me ask you
emotional.
this question: if you did put her in the family category,
You friend zoned her.
and she came at you, but you were to her, would you jump?
Would you
no,
nix that out the window?
I would chalk it.
I don't know, bro. I think
I
would change because I also think that you can be friends with somebody and like.
think
go
you
do
can
stuff
be
and-
friends with
and-
somebody
My
that
thing
You have to be.
No, I'm saying you can be friends with somebody you're.
friends with.
Nah.
No, in your
Truthfully, you smashing.
It,
That's right. I couldn't think of it.
you
not
gotta
explicitly.
be. You gotta be in any situation, even if she is like end up being your girl. Y'all gotta be friends first because you have to have a common ground.
Yeah, but my thing is, I don't know. I look at it like do I? It's for me. I always weigh it out like, yo, is this friendship like? Because I know this might not go the certain way you want it to go. Like if we end up falling out, whatever, like we won't be friends.
You gotta be honest.
Yeah, I think it's like, will we be friends after this? Like, and a lot of times for me, if I feel as though I have a genuine girl that cares about me as a friend, I won't cross that line because it's like I don't want to lose that friendship with you. You feel me? We worked all this time to get it. I'm not over it. Just
I'm not gonna rule out the
Yeah,
possibility.
I mean, but it can happen. It definitely can happen because I believe you.
Truthfully, I lie to you not. I have gone into chicks that I like chicks say to me, "Oh, what make you different from the other dudes and stuff like that? Like you gonna do me wrong too." Truthfully, my stance is I tell every girl, I can't tell you I'm not gonna hurt you because I'm imperfect and it's bound, and I don't know what's gonna hurt you. The smallest thing can hurt you. You see what I'm saying? So truthfully, it's really just down to you gotta understand that I'm human, you human. Things happen, and we grown. It's just that simple.
So do y'all think what's driving y'all answers is based off of like the stereotypical thing? The stereotypical thing that like
he controls it all.
the stereotypical thing like okay, we just gonna curve his whole answer over
He
here.
controls it all.
This stereotypical idea that a man is always thinking about sex and a female is like you know
Both
what I mean?
people are always.
Women,
But yeah, but
yeah,
both people
always
are.
think about sex.
But I'm saying, but like your responses, like
no,
experiences.
but it's not the sex. It's the whole thing about like to me it's the relationship.
Right.
If you
Is the relationship going to continue to be what it already is?
But the
Or
only
is it going
way,
to break it?
the only way
No,
I
but
think
not
you
even
can do
sex
that.
though. You can like somebody and say if a girl liked me and that's my friend and
Right.
she liked me for years, I just keep like swerving the situation like because I don't want to cross that line. She might be hurt by that.
Right.
She might feel as though, damn, like I'm not pretty or something, and he don't like me. She might feel some type of way about that, even if we haven't done anything together yet.
So the key thing is like communicating. Like if you
Yeah.
what if you went
But
into
the
a situation?
communication can hurt her too. So you
True,
just
but
never
rather
know
be
what it
true.
It's
is.
different with that's
It's
why
deep.
it
It's different
has
for
to be
everybody,
open.
but I
That's
feel
what
like
it's different for
be
everybody.
truthful with. Like, we can have a conversation just like we're having now, and if it comes down to we don't know whether it's going to be friendship, we don't know whether it's going to be a relationship. At least I will respect. This is just me.
Right.
I will respect you coming to me than me playing a guessing game and figuring out tit for tat. Because you don't tit for tat with your emotions.
You gotta be super forward.
But at the same time, that it's like it could go
forward.
any way because that conversation can be the conversation that destroys your
It's
relationship. You know she likes you, like now you realize, damn, I can't just go around her and chill.
Right, and just
you
chill
feel me? Because
without
now
her.
everything becomes, damn, I gotta.
Here you go. The perfect solution. It popped on in
scared.
the
Here go pop
I'm
out.
scared.
Look, the baldy talked to me. No, truthfully, the baldy talked to me. It said, right? Truthfully, at the end of the day, the only way that you'll be able to be friends with somebody, and y'all, man and woman, is if they're their self with you.
Okay, I agree with that. Glad you said that.
God came to Moses.
Seriously, if they're their self, if there's no fabrication there,
Right.
if there's no fabrication there, then there's no way
Yeah.
that you guys can't coincide with each other because it's like, because truthfully, it's like,
Right.
I know your flaws, you know mine, I know you at your highs.
That's so
Right.
unusual
So this-
now, though, to have
Right.
a situation.
And it's very hard, but the thing,
is.
and that's the thing, when you get that type of friendship, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I get that type of friendship, I won't even cross the line with it because it's like, I know how hard that is to come by.
Yeah.
And
Right.
I mean,
So,
unless it's like, I know for sure this is what I want, that I want to be in a relationship with
Yeah,
you.
then you take that
But if
risk.
I'm not at the position where I'm like, if I'm still trying to figure out if I want to be in a relationship or not, I won't even, like, I don't even want to cross
Plus
that line.
music.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people in front of me.
Right.
Yeah.
So this brings us to the second question that he had. He said, what is a true friendship if you can't be open about everything? Deep secrets, altercations, and jealousy. Can you trust your friend with being real with you?
So that goes back to what we just said.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean?
what you
Being
just
your
said.
true self, what Moses just got from above.
Yeah.
Listen, but the thing is, though,
And what's your
also, the
definition
second
of a true
hand-
friendship?
The second hand on it, though, is sometimes being a true friend, you also know that sometimes you need to withhold things from your friend.
True.
Truthfully,
True.
as a real
Right.
friend,
True.
you also
Because they
know
might
that
not
sometimes
even handle it.
you gotta know
Yeah.
your friend.
I can understand.
You see what I'm saying? You gotta know the ins and outs of a person, and
Right.
I can't just be like, oh, I might feel like, oh, you stink.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's, as your friend was supposed to tell you stink, but at the
Yeah,
same time,
sometimes.
I might be like, well,
Well,
no,
I-
that's a bad example.
That's a bad example.
That's a bad example.
That's a small example.
That's a bad example. All right, matter of fact, all right, how about this?
Because I'm gonna tell my friend if they stink or they
Right,
not.
right, true.
All right, matter of fact, all right, how about
Listen,
this? How about this?
You
I'm gonna
mean-
tell my
That's
homie
crazy.
most of the chicks I ever hit had boyfriends. You know what I mean? Because it's on the type of time if he in a relationship with his girl and he might talk about his chick and stuff like that because like I got a chance to hit your chick or something like that. You see what I'm saying? Like,
The only thing, the one thing I think certain things is like, one thing is I believe as far as
It's hard to
friendship
say.
wise, you can't invade your friend's relationship too much.
Right.
True.
I feel like if you see your friend girl out doing something weird, you say what you gotta say to her, and if you know this could be the thing that destroy their whole relationship, but it might just be her doing whatever or slacking or whatever, and you step up and do what you gotta do and say, yo, da da da.
Right.
I mean, you gotta like get right. You feel me? Or I'm gonna have to tell him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we don't.
And I feel like in certain situations like that, don't just go to your friend from and destroy everything that they. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah, in that
sometimes
case,
you
yeah.
don't need to. Sometimes you don't need to step in there.
Because it's not your business to ruin this.
Or
It's your business to try to help. And
Or
even if
they
you
work
ruin
it out
that, it
from
might
them.
not ruin them and ruin y'all.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. They could be
Because
like,
they're
oh,
the
damn, well,
just
damn.
ruin everything.
Or
Right.
or another thing is hearing somebody talk trash about your friend, and you go tell your friend
Right.
instead of talking to this person and letting them know. Like I feel as though as a friend, nobody should feel comfortable saying anything about your friend in front of you.
Right.
If they know that that's your
Mhm.
real friend, because at the end of the day, you say something about my homie, I'm gonna throw hands with you right there. You feel me? It's not gonna
True.
get past that. You know what I mean, and I feel like it's like that's a real friend. Like I don't have to tell him that that person was saying something about him,
But you know what?
unless he's always around him.
I
Then
feel
it'll be
like
like, yo.
if you got a true friend, like you've had friends before, it's like, why you not talking to? Because they said such such, and then we got into it, and then then you tell them. But I don't feel like anybody should feel comfortable.
Yeah, just don't be
Yeah.
just like the gossip.
That's what I'm saying. Don't
Yeah.
just be the person that just go back and just destroy
Yeah.
stuff. Sometimes you just gotta handle stuff.
I'm just one
As
of
a
those
friend.
people. Whatever I say behind your back, I say to your face. I have like no
Yeah.
filter.
Right.
Zero
Truthfully,
filter.
you didn't even know
It's
what
not
you
even
said.
having no filter. That's just being a real one. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
being
why
real.
would you say something
Keeping it
else?
how you tell people.
But I think like what y'all just said is all about withholding from your friends is important and sometimes to do that because it could be like one of them situations where it could be a life or death situation or something like that. If it gets serious,
Absolutely.
like timing is everything. And everybody, I'm a big person about you know, timing and like saying things when it's right and when it's the right time to do it. And like also recognizing that if you gotta hold that information, understand why you gotta hold that information, and then explain it to the person in such a way, because people communicate differently. But I also know that people understand when it's their time. That's one thing universally everybody knows.
Sometimes it's not your place to talk on. Like me personally, like a lot of times I won't speak on certain things until they ask me my opinion.
Right.
Like if I think that your girl or this or that, or somebody you was messing with, you mean they do this and that, I'ma chill until you say, damn, well, you feel me? I'm thinking about this and that. It's like, yeah, well, you feel me? I did see these type of things from her, because it's like sometimes you can't overstep.
No, I would never want to be the friend that just talks too much.
Exactly.
They're not gonna be taken seriously anyway.
I mean, mostly being a friend is just being there for somebody.
Well, my opinion on the whole situation is I'm married, I can tell y'all. But I have male friends. My husband likes the fact that I have a close male friend, because like when it comes to shopping for him and stuff, he's like, go call him because I don't like when you do it.
He's a real one. He's a real one.
That's
real.
But that's because y'all developed that trust so strong that it's like,
you know,
which takes maturity and stuff and time.
So like I've introduced, like he knows my friend, like, you know, he came to our wedding, like we're all like
right.
But you know something that goes down to, because even in the beginning, like some people might be like, oh, I don't like this center. It's really the insecurity thing. Like you insecure yourself.
That's a lot of it, right?
You don't trust your significant other to be around the opposite sex. That's the real.
You might not trust yourself.
It's yourself. You might feel like this person can leave you because you're not where you want to be, or you don't.
If you see someone who's crazy, you might see somebody involved.
He has female friends, and like I'm cool as hell with her. Like we're all good. So I mean,
because that's the real guys are together.
It's talking women.
It's the difference between the teenage world and the adult world. Like you're saying, it's
a lot of teenagers they won't admit that they don't want a relationship, so they'll let something happen. You know,
they all about the like.
And then that's how these crazy situations develop, because they're afraid to outwardly say their full side.
But they really shouldn't be in a relationship, like, or a serious relationship like that. Like you should let you be your youth and have.
I mean, but I think this generation
depend on you. Different though. Some people.
I think this generation.
Some people have that type of spirit where they you know
they have to.
Because you don't want to be a 40-year-old that's trying to get back that youth that you missed out on. Like, God,
oh yeah, and I believe that. But I believe
you
be in a relationship with somebody and still, you know, enjoy it. It's just if you might be locked in a relationship where it's like, no, you're not going out, you're not doing this and that. It's like, I mean, you should be able to go out with whoever you're with. I mean, let's go out and let's go to the club together. Let's go here together. I mean, that's a real relationship because y'all out there.
I think like this generation just be having too much on their plate.
They be trying to get married.
It's not that they have too much on their plate. They don't understand. I mean, I can say this because I was a person that kind of did it. You don't understand that. You think this is what you're supposed to do instead of it just being the natural flow of things. Yeah. People don't know the natural flow of things. But what's next, Steve?
Well, wait. Next, we're going to talk very quickly. We're going to talk about ending the relationship. When it's time to say goodbye.
You're like, no.
You have to know when it's time.
She laying right there, peeking from underneath there, like, what you doing?
It's time to shut it down.
But not even just relationships with, you know, like man and woman, but business relationships.
Yeah,
you have to end.
Yeah, I mean, one universal rule for all relationships, you end it when you're doing 10 times more than that person is doing.
Boom, thank you.
And I don't think, like, you shouldn't change for a person. You should adapt to each other, like whether it be a relationship or friends, but you shouldn't change something about yourself. Like, let's say you get a lot of one life, like for me, for example. You know, my goal right now is has been for years, so I'll always be honest and say, like, that's what I want over, like, I find out to be a boyfriend, to be an artist and see what I can do. So, like, you would end a relationship when that person stops letting you do the work, or ruining the vibe. Like, if you're working on some creative stuff, you know, it can be ruined as soon as someone snaps on you. Like, oh, so you're not going to take me out, you're not going to do this, and that's what ruins it. And that's the same for friends too. Like, or if your friends are like, oh, you still doing your music thing or something like that, like, you're super degrading.
Yeah, 100% supportive, and you're supposed to build me up and not tear me down.
Exactly. So, pretty much, yeah, like, don't, if they don't want you to succeed, like, I didn't even do rap not that long ago. Like, I just got into mixing the genres, but when I switched all my friends that liked rock stuff, they were hating and stuff like me for finding something new about myself. So I thought, and if you like that one of your friends is like moving on to something new or better, don't hate on them. Don't say they've changed.
But it's not
Like
moving on. It's just expanding what you know.
Evolving.
Exactly, and it's not backpedaling. That's another thing that you should do. Like if you want to, that's when you know you end something. If someone's backpedaling and like being left in the dust. Like,
and if you realize they say they love you and this and that, but you mean a lot of people, they might not want you to become who you're going to become. Like you might be in a relationship with a girl, she might say she supports you, but once you start getting to that level,
every step you
start seeing more, more girls is looking at you a certain way, or you don't got time for her and stuff like that. Her mindset might change, and she might start feeling like, damn, I don't want him to.
Keep it to himself and stuff.
So that's sometimes you gotta change. You gotta end the relationship because of things like that. Sometimes it's not always you or us. It might be the other person. Oh, you about to really make it. So
I think another reason why relationships should end, how you know relationships should end, is also on a good note when you know that the relationship has no benefit to you no more. It don't have to be that y'all had bad blood. It don't have to be that something happened. It could just very well be that y'all mutually understand that y'all reached a point that y'all are either going in separate directions, or the fact that whatever y'all purpose was in each other's life is just done. And I think
grow into hatred. If you
right.
Stay with them, you're gonna start.
Another reason why relationships should end. Well, how you know whether relationships should end.
Speaking of ending relationships, are y'all ready for this? It is time
for the tea.
Wait,
I got my tea.
Wait, you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay. So yesterday, we lost one of the world's greatest boxers, Muhammad Ali. He was 74 years old.
Very sad. That was sad. Like, I feel like the year 2016, I just feel like, okay, everybody know death happens in session, like in sequence, or however you want to say it, in threes, as they say. But I feel like here lately, as far as I can remember, since Michael Jackson passed away, we have had our legends, as we know and when we grew up, have died in like cycles. It was like after Michael Jackson, we had Whitney Houston, then we had Bernie Mac, then we had Patrick Swayze. I can go on and on. Yeah, Patrick Swayze died.
Years ago.
Yeah, but I'm saying so these years has evolved with people, and then this year alone we lost Prince. We lost. I know, right?
We lost the nasty girl.
Think I'm a nasty girl. We lost China. We lost. We just lost some very valuable people, and it kind of scares me because it's like, who do we got left now? It's nobody. I don't feel as though me personally. I don't feel like we have anybody left.
I mean, but that's just natural. I feel because we're gonna live through that because certain greats, for me, for us, we weren't really old at all when they came out, and then it's just gonna be replaced with new people. You know what I mean? I just think it's the perception of the older generation maybe that one is more legendary than the next. You know?
You were a kid when this person was
right.
You watched them develop. Not saying because I think Prince, I hold Prince to a crazy high standard. But you know what I mean? Right. There will be a next Prince, but it'll be different.
It'll be different, and I hope I'm ready to accept it.
In a way, I'm sure Miguel's had that effect on.
I mean, I understand.
When he died, when someone dies, like Michael Jackson before he died, everybody was hating on him all the time, and then when he died, everybody was like, "Oh, he's like the greatest thing that's ever happened."
Truthfully, I think it's only in that perception because we have people who we related to that died and stuff like that. It's really because when you constantly see a person and see a celebrity is equivalent to an immediate family member dying or something like that, you follow them. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's the only difference, really, because if they weren't,
that's a relatively new thing now, right? Social media, so.
I mean, and I also look at it like these things have to happen in order for
somebody to step up,
for the new legends to come out.
Finally, somebody else who takes death like I do.
Well,
you guys always think I'm cold.
That's the way the world.
It's like one of those things. It's like Michael Jackson passing away and Prince passing away and stuff might have just influenced a kid that seeing how it affected the world to come up and begin to train themselves just like how they did and end up being.
But even then, it redirects focus. You know? Even right now, as far as rap, it's a bunch of not that it's a bad thing, but it's a bunch of old heads that are kind of running the game. And it's they will be replaced with someone else, but until then, every new artist is just going to be, he's their new artist. You immediately attach them to someone who's already done something. So like maybe like a Kendrick Lamar will be more legendary than anybody, maybe more than Dre. We don't know, but like it kind of stinks for him now because he's just Dre's artist. Dre came out when there was like no rap, like he was like one of the first people to do it. You know what I mean? Like,
right. And it also, I think it comes down to how they die. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like that affects a lot too, because a lot of people have this thing of the fact that Prince did drugs and stuff like that when he was younger and all that stuff like that affected why he rocked. You know what I'm saying? But truthfully, it's really intense time. Like one thing that nobody ever takes into account. The only thing that's guaranteed in life is that you're going to die. It's not when you're going to die. It's not certain.
I mean, honestly, I'll take it a little deeper. I mean, a lot of the artists that pass, I don't want to sound too crazy, but a lot of stuff is like, you got to think of the stuff that they did before they passed away. I mean, Prince got all his masters there.
I'm sorry, I thought you were talking about real.
I know it's like Michael Jackson. Yeah. Michael Jackson got all his masters there.
He owned the Beatles masters.
He owned
that's crazy.
He owned one of the most. He owned one of the most valuable masters on the planet.
Yeah.
So it's certain. Like to me, I look at certain things and it's like you gotta look at the interviews that they had before they passed and stuff like that. Like
money.
It's like these billionaires and stuff. It's like this money can do anything.
This money can do something.
You can have a doctor and pay him to kill this guy off for the next 6 months slowly. You feel me? And it's like I don't know. Like I won't say it's all because of things like that, but it's like a lot of stuff is like that's an untimely death. Like he was fine.
But that's I think that's the part that I wanted to point out. It seems so untimely because think about like you said, Michael Jackson was about to go on tour. Prince was sitting, he was laying low, but I think he was about to go on tour too.
First off, Michael Jackson was about to go on the UK tour. You get paid more money in the UK than you do in the States for shows.
First of all, and he had what's the joint called? Solar. Oh my God, I can't think of it. Y'all know what I'm talking about? The dance group that was behind him.
I'm gonna play a little bit devil's advocate here because I can tell you one thing. Like when I had my surgery, like those painkillers, like not saying I was going to get addicted to them, but I had to take myself off it. But I was scared, not necessarily like I'm a drug addict, but I was so scared of the pain that I might face if I stopped taking the pills. But I didn't have another script.
Also, they're designed to make you feel good. Pills and stuff like that, like you know what I mean. I personally don't mess with it.
Sometimes
they're designed to make you feel good. Like you're gonna get addicted.
My thing is,
but I didn't even say I felt good on it. I'm not even gonna say I felt good because I didn't like taking it.
My wisdom teeth out. I loved it. But I knew that, so I don't do it because there's no moderation for me.
For me, I don't do nothing. So like for me, I didn't like it, but at the same time, it was so much pain that I remember before the pain pills. I was scared to get off of it. So you have to remember,
so
they have a doctor
yourself dependent on them.
Yeah.
But even with that, I mean, my thing even looking deeper than that, like it's easy to say, he died from painkillers or he died from drugs. That's the easiest thing to say. Feel me? And it's like I don't know.
I don't think
it's like it's just so many. I don't know because it's like I don't know. I just feel like that's the easiest thing to say, because it's one of the most relatable things. Just like you said, you can. Oh damn, he passed from the painkillers because I can relate to how that feels when I get surgery and I gotta take it. So it's like it just kind of writes it off easier. Rather than people kind of looking into it, like it's just I don't know with me. Like I kind of look at all that stuff and be like, all right, like that was just out of nowhere completely.
And that's what I'm saying. I feel like they died out of nowhere.
Like Michael Jackson was the most random one. Like
Prince kind of looked like a walking skeleton a little bit.
He did.
Like, he didn't look well. He didn't look well.
My thing is, just like a doctor, just like they could pay a doctor to convince you that something is wrong with you, to put you on these medications.
Yeah, it's some conspiracy.
Feel me? He could have been fine, but a doctor just keep telling him. A doctor could have been paid billions of dollars to tell him, oh yeah, I just looked at your MRI and this is wrong with you, so you need to start taking this. And you know, but I mean, I won't even get too deep.
Yeah, I mean, you can spend conversation with
we got some more tea to say. So, Tyrese and Sanaa Lathan are apparently dating after he posted her pictures of her on his social media site, including Snapchat, where she took his phone and did Snapchat.
I don't know. No.
So fine.
Sanaa Lathan is beautiful.
Sanaa Lathan, Love and Basketball. Tyrese, sweet lady.
Oh,
you do know who?
Oh,
Love and Basketball.
Tyrese from Fast and.
All right, matter of fact, you seen The Best Man?
I'm gonna pull up pictures for you. So I can her pictures.
Oh, with Kevin.
The boy that sang Maria.
She is pretty.
It's pretty.
I don't know her though. I will.
Damn, bro.
I will.
I gotta put you on some more
I'm here
BET
for it.
movies.
Yeah, man, because Sonali.
She a legend.
And you remember watching Fast and Furious?
I never watched Fast and Furious.
You never saw Fast and Furious?
You see Transformers?
He had to see the Pepsi commercial.
You gotta see the Pepsi. Thank you. The Pepsi commercial when he's singing on.
I see Pepsi commercials. I actively watch it.
Andrew be in his own world producing and recording.
You gotta remember, they're a little younger. They might not have been, being aware of the Pepsi commercial.
What's up, story? Tyrese saying that song.
That's why Clef.
That's Wyclef. Oh my God.
Excuse me. Matter of fact, baby boy. Baby boy is Tyrese.
That wasn't
I know the name Tyrese.
Which one?
That's
Sing it
but
again.
Baby boy, the one Jody from Baby Boy.
Y'all trying to get me?
No, it's Santana and Wyclef.
Yeah,
That
it
wasn't
was
Wyclef.
Wyclef. Yes,
No,
it
wait,
was.
no, it wasn't. No, but it wasn't Wyclef. Wyclef did the vocals.
That was
He did the narration, but he wasn't the one singing. She reminded me of a
It was
Tyrese.
Santana.
That's Tyrese.
That wasn't Santana. Santana's the one playing the guitar.
Tyrese.
That was
I remember watching the video when he was singing on that
Hold on,
joint. No, it's Tyrese, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I know.
Hold on,
So Maria was produced by Santana, and yes, he is playing the guitar, but the dudes that were singing is called Product GMB. That's the group's name. It's two guys.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Was Wyclef one of them?
No.
Wyclef was the narrator of a song.
He was producing
And it was
Product
Tyrese on
GMB.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Santana song
So,
featuring the product GMB.
We got
So who's the Product GMB?
We got
There's a
Tyrese
vocal
might have been in
duo. There's a vocal duo
No, boy just look like
that was
Tyrese.
associated with
Oh,
Wyclef and the
well,
refugee.
Who do look like
So that's
Tyrese?
what-
He do look like that.
He
Show
wrong.
the camera. Show the camera.
Look at him, like
He do look like Tyrese, y'all. I'm sorry.
But it's cool.
It do look like Tyrese and Timberlake. They both look like Tyrese and Timberlake. They do got it. They look like Tyrese and Timberlake.
So we have some more tea. So Tamar
That's a lot of
Braxton
tea. I don't know if I can.
has bounced back after being fired from the talk show The Real. Steve Harvey's production company is producing a talk show TV series with Tamar. That's what you call.
You know something? Tamar has a really bad attitude. Her attitude is off the chain. No, it's okay.
Tamar.
It's cool to a certain
Tamar's
extent,
mean.
but she take it all the way to the left. Like it's
She's
just
passionate.
no, she ain't even passionate, sweetie.
Tamar's a tranny.
She's not okay.
Oh,
We're not going to
man,
Tamar
you're
bash because I love Tamar. Okay,
Tamar's a
nope
tranny.
that. But I love
So you went to
Tamar.
Martian?
I am a Tamartian.
Oh, excuse you.
Sorry.
Yeah. Do
I'm
that.
sorry. I wasn't supposed to say that. Excuse me, world. I'm
You just
sorry.
let it out. It was
I'm
bad.
sorry.
Yeah, you just let the world know.
So, Kim Kardashian West blessed a fan with some Yeezys after he tweeted her that he couldn't find any. She asked him the size, and she sent him some.
I guarantee you, everybody start tweeting.
I can't find my Yeezys that I never had.
I mean, that's just a smart marketing thing for her.
Absolutely,
It
it
makes
is.
people just love her.
First off, that's a smart marketing move for her husband. Because
Yeah, I was about to say, like,
she just made a power move for her husband. That's all. She playing her part.
Exactly.
That's why Ye locked her down because she plays her part.
instead of T.
We talked about ending relationships earlier. I told you I had some ending relationships. I think. Here we go.
I don't know none of the people you said.
Demi, what's her name? Lovato, the chick I kissed the girl. No, that wasn't her.
That nigga Lovato was on Disney Channel.
Disney Channel chick.
Yeah, the Disney Channel.
And Wilmer Camp Rock. Wilmer Bart, what's his name?
That's the dude that played.
He did that. Your Mama. Remember Your Mama? They used to come on.
Yeah, he played.
Oh,
on that
the Puerto Rican movie.
Yeah.
He played on that.
He's Mexican, but whatever. It's all.
I don't think he's either one.
He's
Mexican.
Mexican. He is. He's Spanish. He's up.
I'm not even supposed to be looking, but I just can't keep letting this happen.
First off, Andrew just got upset that he don't know neither one of the people y'all talking about. His whole face say
The person who reporting it don't know either.
I know he's from Your Mama. Oh, what?
Yo, mama.
Yo, can we skip the breakup people who's doing
So,
them?
Zayn and Gigi. That's
Zayn has been killing it.
Yeah, Zayn and Gigi.
What's Zayn?
So Wilmer is Colombian and Venezuelan.
I don't think that's a real person.
Hispanic speaking descent.
Spanish descent.
You called him Puerto Rican and she said Mexican.
I'm about to say y'all look the same.
Don't say it all the same. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do that. You do it. Not it. So Calvin and Taylor Swift broke up, but the best breakup was Kenya Moore and her man Matt.
We didn't even know she had a man.
Yeah, she had to watch Housewives of
Didn't she sing
Atlanta.
that
There's not many
song?
things like that about less than
Oh no, that's
celebrity.
Shantae. I was gonna say Shantae's good.
But listen, this is a good one. This breakup was nasty. It involved broken hotel doors. He broke down the door. He stole her luggage when they got to the airport.
Why? He loves her. He do.
And then he proceeded.
He's petty as hell.
And he's petty. He's so bad. I should have nominated him for this one. Stole her luggage. Then drove it to her house later and dumped it on her driveway.
Why?
No. I'm gonna tell you. No, I'm gonna tell you why. He did that because he was still trying to get the draws. So that was a way to be like, oh, can I bring it over to you? You know what I'm saying? And then, hell yeah.
You would drop somebody's clothes.
That's like, girl, you ain't leaving me. You know what it is for real. But when I come over, you still don't let me in. I'm just telling you.
So, because we told that petty story, we have to get into our.
I'm petty.
She guys gonna like this. You're gonna like this.
Y'all gotta
That's like
follow
our
her
that's like
Instagram
you
page,
giving
petty nominations.
You take her phone like yeah, when your phone back to you, talk to me. Right?
What is this?
Remember the boy? When you ain't see the video of the boy in the skirt and the ashy knees, and it was you draw.
Damn, I'm a kid, man. This is crazy.
Yeah, you're not a social butterfly.
I'm older than y'all.
True.
What's crazy is this is a dude the whole time. Dude the whole time.
Definitely pitched up.
See, when he straight went into producer mode, in that he don't be nothing. The world is not for him. He's an artist all the way.
So let's get into these
Dedication need to be like his.
Let's get into these nominations.
So Laura Govan is nominated after she leaked emails accusing her baby daddy Gilbert Arenas of infecting her with STDs.
Wow.
He do always got the straps.
On social media?
Yes, she did. And he slapped her with a lawsuit.
Wow. I thought you was about to say he slapped the shit.
With her face.
You draw that whole way out. Like we didn't even see lawsuit coming. We just saw a slap and that was it. Dang.
So Gilbert, he goes on social media after this, and he posts on his Instagram, "No chill, Gil. All my ex had to do was apologize and tell the public she lied about me, father Andrea's son. I had sex with her sister, #2002, but we met in 2003 and had 4 kids. What the F, shaking my damn head, retarded, and giving her an STD. I guess like a victim to a bunch of Hollywood celebs is more important to her. Now she has to pay my lawyer fees and me any damage around $3 million. I would brag all day, but when you're 26-0 in court, it's pointless. She's MPD, fake it for the gram.
So wait, Gilbert is with Drea right now, right?
No,
Nobody.
nobody. But Dre said that Gilbert's not her baby daddy.
He with his $3 million.
Yeah, he's with his $3 million. She has to pay. Do she pay his $3 million? Like not to be shady, but do she?
If that was his wife, she got $3 million.
No, that wasn't his wife. That was his baby mom. But
Alright, but
got
either
4
way,
kids.
alimony. She got $3 million.
She do. She the joint that sound really nice. Don't say much.
Yeah, that was.
You know what's her name showed the trick about shit about fake stuff. The Chanel.
That's gonna be all
It what?
They showed the trick about fake stuff. So rich people really be buying fake stuff.
Well, The Real is nominated after not only firing Tamar Braxton, but then threatened to sue her after she talked about the incident on her TV show, The Braxton Family Values.
That's what get her the bull crap, cause her mouth, her mouth.
So who do you guys think won the fatty?
Real fast. her reality show was her everyday life, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why she's not allowed to talk? Because she got fired off another show.
Because it's a legal situation.
Yeah. Because that stuff's not real anyways. Like,
right. If you get kicked off the show, like, and you're like a talk show that is on like every day, you got
right.
That's not scripted.
They can't really explain.
They make the day-to-day shows so like bubblegummy. Like, it's not real at all.
True.
A lot of times those shows cause problems for the people in real life because like they gotta act a certain way, like push.
Well, no, but if you want a network talk show and you get fired from it, 9 times out of 10 you can't talk about that.
But that's the thing. That's because it's
talked
fake.
about it
Like, you can't talk about stuff like that.
No.
Are you going to go into acting?
I might. Dang, I don't know.
So question, who do you guys think is the pettiest?
Lauren, yeah, she
The pettiest person is the nigga that took his girl luggage. He's the pettiest nigga. That's not even no grown man type behavior. Like,
yeah, true.
First off, he flew with her luggage, got all the way home, drove into her crib.
That's true.
And then put it on her arm.
He
Had to unzip it, go like this, and go
We opened up the luggage with her.
Yeah,
He's super.
He's the super petty.
So we're gonna do a write-in. Are we gonna do Matt as the petty?
Yeah,
we're doing a write-in. So we're doing a write-in for Matt as petty Batman.
I'd be sick if I was ever petty Betty on this show.
Well, then again, I don't know because he gets it because nowadays you're liable to hear and see everything on social media. I'm gonna say
He really did act like he did have a little bit of woman up in him when he.
That's just if you can make
Take
money
the
from
luggage
it,
and open it up.
You're a businessman. You're a businessman. Alright, well, I ain't going. He would have looked nuttier saying something about her on.
True.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about him taking her luggage and jumping.
Oh yeah, he wild.
Yeah,
that's he spent his own money to get that. That's a whole level of petty.
When?
So we on our hot button.
That's like buying somebody.
Before we sign off, yo, we're gonna get into this hot button topic. Andrew is he's very heartfelt for this topic. Harambe.
What is it?
Harambe. See, he forgot. He said that that's his man, the gorilla that they killed.
Oh, it's my man. I don't know his name.
Wait a minute.
We're not nicknames. You know what I mean? Plus, I think you pronounce it wrong. I'm trying to finesse the situation. I ain't gonna say it. Believe me, though. Yeah,
I'm like, wait, what? He's wait. I said, wait, all jokes aside though, I didn't know nothing about that. I'm like you. I don't watch news and stuff like that. So I'm on the situation.
Question those people you talking about. I know news.
You guys,
whoa, it's crazy.
You know around there. You know around there.
Yeah. It's a shame. It was his birthday the other day. We were all together.
Y'all had champagne?
Yeah.
That's probably why he slid the young one like that.
Yo, he slid.
He was hungover.
That was a crazy video. Gorillas get into nonsense.
They do.
First of all, they're my favorite animal, but the Philadelphia Zoo, the male gorilla died while busting. Like he
What?
his heart exploded. Yes. I'm not.
First off, but he knows this.
I'm horrible. Because I just read that.
Why do you know that?
Because he makes music. He gonna put it in the song.
I remember my mom knows I like gorillas and texted me the Philadelphia Fire things like, look at this right here.
And your mom look like she about that life, so she listens to the Fugees. She about that life. But okay, the backstory is in the Cincinnati Zoo, Harambe the gorilla was in contact with a toddler. The toddler climbed over the barricade. It was his mother, his father, and his other 3 siblings. And they were attempting, I believe, to try to climb over the barricade too. But he did. The toddler did. And he fell in. So the gorilla reacted to that by grabbing a little boy, and you see him in the video dragging him. What appeared to look like dragging him.
He didn't just drag him. He
slid. He did
I watched the video on the way here. Here's the thing, right?
He slid the ball.
The thing he did first, though, what people nobody took into account. The thing he did first. If you notice, When that little boy fell, that's a high fall.
Yeah.
That's a high fall.
Somewhere in
He
line,
protected the little
Crocodile
boy.
Dundee.
He protected the little boy.
He did.
Wait a minute.
He
Wait,
did.
but would y'all question that? We say he protected. If that was your child, Danny, would you be like, don't shoot the
No, that's
the storyline, though.
No.
That's the dilemma. We got to watch it be removed. If we were there, we'd be like, oh my God.
No, my thing is, no. Yeah, they had to shoot him.
Because he could have drawn.
But at first,
Yeah.
the thing is that triggered the gorilla to act that way was once the kid fell, the gorilla was just standing in front of him. Because at the end of the day, it was we look a lot like, you feel me, like a little kid to a gorilla is
like a baby gorilla.
looks like a baby gorilla?
But once the kid screamed, and then they show other occurrences of it happening before in other zoos, and all the other occurrences, all the kids were unconscious when they fell. So the gorilla didn't react to them. He picked them up like as if they was a baby. And most of the other gorillas took them back to the zookeepers or stuff like that. But since the kid was awake, he could scream and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you gotta think of being a gorilla and you hearing screaming and stuff. He reacted to that.
So
he grabbed the young boy and started
in a
swinging.
zoo. The gorillas in the zoo have
it
nothing to do but sit there. They're very smart. They see people.
His
They,
homie
Yeah.
knows it all.
you know what I mean? They can. They know that they're being watched.
I keep
It's actually
making
sad to
this
see a
point
gorilla
that
in the zoo. They know. There's
he did think of it as a baby gorilla.
Right.
Baby gorillas can take a whole lot more than human gorillas can. So he
Oh,
might
yeah,
not
of
even
course.
been trying
Of course,
to.
that's what I'm
He
saying.
could
Like,
have just thinking that he's like a.
Right, they were smart for not tranquilizing him because it wouldn't have won it immediately. Then he would have been mad.
he would have killed
worse.
Right. So that's why
They had to shoot him because they couldn't walk in there.
But
and
here's
get him.
the question: who's responsible?
To a certain
I mean, it's
extent.
just-
yeah, what were
To a
they
certain
doing?
extent.
Why-
The zoo and the parents. The zoo and the parents because
Why make the
the
thing so
zoo
easy
should
to
not
get
make it
into?
be easy to get into.
A gorilla cage? If it's easy for them, it's easy for the gorillas to get out.
True.
No, it's a
No.
wall, but
It's
young
a wall.
boy fell from a huge wall.
Oh.
It's
I
like
mean,
it's like
he
it's
saw
like
a
you ever
couple
been
of
to
like
the you ever been to the DC
But who's
zoo?
gonna let them climb that thing?
You ever been to the DC zoo? It's like they have
You might be
things
more
where
It's like a trench.
animals than me then.
no, but it's really like you're up on a platform and it's a huge wall and it goes
Oh, it's that
all
type
the way
deal.
down
Okay.
there, it goes
Oh, we
all the way
fell.
down. You fell
I mean,
all the way
honestly,
down.
it gets down it's to a point where shit happens. You feel me? She got other kids,
True.
a kid running around. At the end of the day, your kid, you can take your eye off a kid for 2 seconds. They can run downstairs and drink bleach.
And it's
You feel
funny
me?
that
Like,
you
you-
mentioned that because I posted an article on my Facebook with somebody. You know, I'm a parent. I have a 5-year-old. You're a parent. I love the boss lady is a parent. Okay, you're a parent too.
No, I'm a
parent
Oh,
as
okay,
fuck.
my bad. You're a parent as fuck. I'm really being serious issues, but no, being parents, we got a lot to do with, and our children are so advanced. So exactly what you said. Like he could have easily just within 2
Yeah,
seconds
that
climbed up
could've
there,
happened
and
within-
he probably didn't even get it from his parents. He probably saw somebody else do it. It could have been a grown adult climbing up the fence, and they shouldn't have been doing it because I'm sure
he
the
saw his sibling do
He
it.
saw his brother do it,
True.
his older brother, and he wanted to follow behind his brother.
the brother could have saw somebody else do it.
Yeah.
Even though the signs say don't climb on there, don't
He
touch.
could've
The
climbed
only
up
thing is,
there.
the zoo-
He
the
could've
zoo's
climbed up
busy.
there
There
just
should have
to-
been somebody
just to
to
see
slow
the
it.
gorilla.
Right.
I think it's really one of those things that are like cost effective. It's like you're supposed to have a certain set of guidelines that happen if a protocol if this happens. You see what I'm saying? And y'all should have it to that certain. I think shooting the gorilla was the last resort. Truthfully,
Nah,
to
you had
to
to
me.
shoot the
No.
gorilla.
No,
They
you
did
had
have
That's a
that.
silver-
They
you
did
gotta
have
think
that
of-
lined
that's a
up. Like the
silverback gorilla.
protocol.
It's a silverback gorilla, but at the same time, that's a
He was
$1 million
400.
investment.
He was
He is.
450
But
pounds.
think about how much they would have had to pay if that kid got killed there.
And at the end of the day,
Think about that lawsuit.
A lot of the people that are
You feel
upset,
me?
like,
They
a lot of
got
people for
caught.
some reason value
You can
animals.
sue me because the gorilla killed your kid, but you can't sue me because your kid child grew
If
in.
it's a human,
But unfortunately that's how
They
they
followed
killed
the right
that.
protocols like
Yeah,
that.
they followed the protocol they had to follow.
You try to feed him?
They should have had. If that's your child, it's a 450-pound gorilla. He could roll over and kill a child.
Yeah.
Like I mean, it's a little bit.
much worse.
Yeah.
Especially if they try to tranquilize
First
him.
of all,
And
the
if they
kid
try
was-
to walk in there, it would have resulted in other people dying.
And then if
Because ain't
you
no
say that
grown man
he
can
is-
walk up to no gorilla.
Then if you say that
I
he's
mean,
looking at it
gorilla
like
not gonna
it's
treat him
young, do you think a gorilla just gonna let you be like, yo, let
But
me
that's what-
give you the
Yeah, absolutely.
He's going to kill you. He's a silverback gorilla. I mean, it just the reason that is so unfortunate because it just so happens to be a silverback gorilla and they're in danger. That's why everybody's really uptight about it because it's like, what's killing this endangered animal worth $1 one kid's life, and I mean it's a messed up way to look at it, but that's a lot of people that like. But I should. I mean, her fault. Like a lot of people blaming it on the parents, saying it's her fault. It's her fault, and it resulted in a endangered animal being killed. But it's like, it's a gorilla.
So
but that's
we had an intermission, a bathroom break. But now that we are back, I'm going to wrap it up. I want everybody to make sure you guys go and follow Andrew Meoray.
Hey.
He's super dope, super talented. Can you tell them what they find you?
Oh yeah, pretty much anything / Andrew Meoray, Meoray. So SoundCloud, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, the whole shebang. I was talking loud,
that was a very loud one.
It was like creepy.
My name is Scotty. My name is Scotty. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Scotty Kiss. That's COTTIKASH.
I know who I be. It's the kid Frank Freak. You can follow me and everything at Frank_artist. If you're looking for me on Snapchat, FrankMC_OFLOA. You dig?
Thanks, Sierra. Hey y'all, this is Diamond T. You can follow me at Dream Level Consultant 1. And all eyes on the 215.
Hey, it's C. Follow me on all eyes on the 215CC54.
We're doing wrong.
It's like, why have you shorten it?
That was a code right
code, security code.
Make sure y'all go follow Option Music and check out All Lives on the 215. Oh, before we leave, I'll let y'all know, performing that Coda tonight. It is from 10 to 3. He'll be performing at 1, right? 11? Alright, 11. Bang. It's going to be super dope. And make sure you're out there on June 20th for the Grand Show and Game Show.
Yeah, I'll be performing.
You're performing. I'm performing. It's going to be a super dope show.
Super duper.
Super duper, super duper. I mean, and if you're old enough to drink, you can drink. So, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all come. Tickets is $10, $15 at the door. You know what I'm saying? If you're in high school, just come with your high school ID.
It counts. People don't know that. It counts.
Definitely does.
We're signing off. We're about to hop into, some more of his music. So we signing off. All that gravy, water, butter.
When it's unique, take you all around the world, whatever you want to see. We out. Anything that you seeking, you can find it in me. Go. She done had a long week. Said she wanna go out with her friends at the streets.